Hey everyone. Before this video begins, I want to thank everyone that stuck through my healing stage and stayed subscribed. And if you're asking if I'm back, kind of. I'm a little back. I'm not going to be streaming right now. I got to get my setup finished and I got to finish, other personal shit. But I'm going to be uploading again. So there's that. And speaking of subscribe, by the way, everyone should subscribe and spread the word because we're so fucking close to 1,000. Oh my god! Anyway, please sit back and enjoy the video. Consider subscribing because this took a lot of fucking work to do. Anyway, back to your regularly scheduled program.
To the town of our field rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip. 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 Big iron on his hip.
Red Dead Redemption 2. Arguably one of the best games in recent years. The game has an incredible level of detail, and we're not even talking just graphics. The attention to detail in the story itself is so amazing, like watching Dutch slowly lose his sanity over the course of the game. But we aren't here to talk about the story, because while the story is...
You got the devil inside you. You set the church on fire. You got the devil inside you. The devil inside you. You got the devil inside you. You set the church on fire. You got the devil inside you. Devil inside you.
The online is more hollow than that. Sure, there's enough to keep someone occupied for a little while, and if you have friends to play with, then you could squeeze out some more entertainment. What the fuck? But it can all get pretty grind heavy really quick with very little payoff. The reward value in the online has been lowered to the point to where people question the value of the daily challenges. The roles and cosmetics in Red Dead Online rely heavily on the gold system, which is microtransactions. If you want a bounty hunt, you have to spend 15 gold bars, which would run you $10 to buy 25 gold bars, with trader and collector costing the same. But the other jobs, like Moonshiner and Naturalist, cost 25 gold bars exactly, which altogether cost about $50, but Rockstar decided to help you, and they'd throw a little bit of an extra 25 gold bars if you buy just the $50 pack. And I know what you're thinking. Why don't you just grind out the gold you get in the game and down the road? Well, I'll show you why. This YouTuber, by the name of Jack Sather, did the math on how long it would take to get all the gold you need to get one job costing 15 gold bars.
Let's say you get 0.1 gold bars per 15-minute mission. Maybe it's a random event, you clear a gang hideout, whatever it is. Let's say you do 4 of those in an hour, and round up, you got 0.5 gold bars per hour. So in order to get 15 gold bars, you would have to spend 30 in-game hours viciously grinding to get you the cost of one basic role. Yay!
The Bounty Hunter role is a fun, amazing role to have, especially if you're doing it with friends. And you get to fulfill the gunslinger dream and do it with a posse, with your friends. But the problem with the missions is if you do them too fast, the reward will be minimalized. The way you'll get the most out of this role is to kill everyone, collect your target alive, which would take about 5 minutes, then wait outside the police station for the last 25 minutes, with reward value capping at 30 minutes for the mission runtime, which Rockstar never really mentioned. The most profitable role is hands down the collector role, but with it being the most profitable, it's also the most tedious, with the role offering little to no fighting. You'll be tasked to run around the entire map of Red Dead Online, digging and rummaging around for rare and valuable items to sell and trade. If you Google in the right places, you can even find a website dedicated to showing you the locations of all the items for the collector role and even the rotations of the map when the game with the game server you're on. Don't get me wrong, if you have an eye for graphics and looking at the environment of Red Dead 2, then this role will be genuinely a treat for you. for maybe a few hours. Then it gets boring as there are almost no interactions or people to run into, and you'll kind of throw yourself into autopilot mode just collecting everything to sell it for a pretty crazy amount of money. Kind of a hot take opinion on this next one, I know, but to me, the trader role and the moonshiner role are pretty much recycled and one and the same. You run out and fetch whatever material you need and deliver it to this person so they can make you something to deliver to the complete opposite side of the map for the most profit, and rinse and repeat. Whether it be with pelts or moonshine, it's almost one and the same. Hi, Hunter and editing here. Also gonna mention this real quick. While we were getting footage for the moonshiner role, we entered a glitch, and this glitch can quite very well be game breaking for the online lobby. So this glitch is when you're with your posse and you're returning the quest, you get to go in the door, but there's a chance that the door won't let you go in. And if you would notice on the bottom left of my screen where the mini map is, you'll see the inside of the house map load in, but I won't be in there. So when this happens, you will be completely invincible, and you won't be able to really use anything, I don't think. So just be aware while we were trying to record. This was recorded a few days ago, by the way. So just letting you know, this is very recent. This is like 2022 shit. This glitch is still very much there and still very much prevalent. So just kind of take that into an account. As to the reason why we couldn't get any fucking moonshiner role business. But the hot take is still the same. The roles are pretty much the fucking same. If I had recorded both of those jobs and put them side by side and didn't tell you which one it was, only the people who play Red Dead constantly would have known. From like the details of the back of the carriage that you ride across the fucking map. Anyway, back to your regular sketch program. The prestigious bounty hunter role is one was more or less a mistake. You get other bounties, which is cool, but they're kind of tucked away under other bounty flyers, which is stupid itself. But the costumes are just designed by a school shooter. Let's be real. It was obvious they ran out of ideas, and honestly, with the Old West setting, there's a huge blank slate of content you just aren't tapping into, and it's kind of a shame that fans can think of more clever and fun ideas than a AAA game company.
I came up with one while writing this video. The lawman role. In free roam, make all the gang hideouts visible once you purchase a lawman license. And it should be free. Let's say there's 12 hideouts around the map. Each hideout has a clue to some main killer that you're hunting for. You clear out the hideout and you get a reward of $50 and a clue towards the killer that you're trying to find. Collect all 12 clues across gang hideouts and you unlock a mission to go take down the legendary killer for a reward of somewhere around $500 and 3 full gold bars.
You don't need to do this.
You can only do these big payout missions after you've found all 12 clues, but along the way you're earning good money and it's fun. And if you wanted to go the extra mile, you could have like 3 to 5 variations of who the killer is, that legendary mission. Boom, fun, engaging content that honestly you would barely have to make any adjustments to get it to work. And it would hook players like me that are constantly falling out of the game, it would hook me right back in.
Besides that, there is another thing called blood money missions, which are pretty pointless in my opinion. The point of this video isn't to hate on Rockstar or the incredible experience they made for all of us with Red Dead 2. The point of this video was more or less to show the injustice that's being done to the multiplayer with loads of potential, and to show that if they gave the same love and care to the multiplayer as they did to the single player, or even the same love and care that they give to GTA Online to this day, then they would have another online community just as big and thriving just as well as GTA Online. And another topic is GTA Online is being converted over to the PS5 this month with no word of any PS5 release for Red Dead 2. This game has been so unjustly violated with the multiplayer. There's no love and no care for it at all. They just swept it under the rug. And they're keeping GTA going after 3 consoles. It just blows my mind that they do this to that game, especially with a lot of us growing up on Red Dead 1 and loving the characters in it and loving everything that happens in the game. Once again, I am saying that I'm not hating on Rockstar. I honestly, as a fan, I just feel like they should do better. And clearly I'm not the only one who sees it that way. A lot of people kind of, I guess it's just common knowledge that Red Dead Redemption 2 is just being very much underappreciated, especially with the multiplayer. So, thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to subscribe because we're so close to 1,000! And with that, I want to give credit to Jack Sather for being my source of this video and being an inspiration. And consider this video my return. See you guys soon.
Walked in that bitch, I got